seen our today's special yet, but you can see it right here. Oh, is that too small? Let me just make it really big so you can see what Jimmy Fallon designed for us to offer you as our today's special, which is coming up in our next hour. Yes, Jimmy Fallon actually designed that. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I heard his conversation today. It's wild. It's a great reason to create it.
Yeah. So anyway, coming up in just a few minutes, all right, we are going to absolutely turn you into a super fan. But what we have is one of the superstars when it comes to technology, because this is Lenovo. Lenovo is one of the top makers of
the number one.
Joe is correcting me. I have been wrong once before. It is number one when it comes to personal computers, right? Around the world. Number one. That's Lenovo. Lenovo is a fantastic company that is doing so many great innovations. They were one of the first to come up with the laptop that could go into lots of different, that could be a tablet and a laptop. What they brought us today, though, is truly that huge, super-sized screen, 23 inches. I think it's the biggest they make.
It is.
And the best part is, it is that touch screen. So you're gonna be able to use this so simply, so easily, because you get it, because it's like your phone, it's like your tablet, but you can see it because it's that big. We're including for you, in addition to that, it's a wireless keyboard. So full-size wireless keyboard. You can take that absolutely anywhere. We're gonna give you a mouse, all right? Some people like the mouse. I know Joe likes the mouse. I don't like the mouse. I don't use the mouse. I don't touch the mouse. I only touch this because I know how to do this. I don't know how many clicks and everything else to do with this. So you can choose, though. We're gonna do it at a holiday price of $599.95, which for a touch screen, all in one, massive size, all right? We are gonna turn you into super fans, but this is your super size, superstar when it comes to a personal computer. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 1 full terabyte in terms of your storage, $599.95, free shipping, 6 flex payments, and we're gonna include for you over $500 worth of software and services, which means for the lifetime of this, if you have a question, all right, then you can pick up a phone, you can call somebody. For the lifetime, as long as you own this, you will be able to call this lifetime of tech support. $299 value on that. 24/7 you can call them. 100% right here in the US of A. And we are going to also give you, if you want to, use your HSN card, which I hope you do, because we will finance that absolutely free. Finance it for 12 entire months. What does that work out to be? I think it's like 50 bucks a month, right? About $50 a month, and that's interest-free, completely interest-free. So let's tell you why you want this one. Number one, I'm gonna tell you why I love it. Not just the size, this design.
Ooh, the all-in-one.
It's really the
Such a hot category right now.
But this has really got a great design to it, on top of being very user-friendly.
Well, my wife, this is the only all-in-one my wife will let me sit on the kitchen countertop, because all my other desktops, she's like, you gotta go have it in the back room. This truly looks like a piece of furniture, because that's all there is to your brand new all-in-one. You have the high definition speaker bar, it's on the bottom. You have the webcam that's on the top. You have a DVD, CD burner that's right there on the side. I'm going to quickly go through all the specs, because just to get the DVD CD burner alone, this is less than 20% of computers are even offering this. I know Alice has purchased a computer recently, didn't realize it didn't have a DVD CD burner. This is another $100 accessory. We're including it. You would think.
But you know, they hide them so well, so I just kept coming around going, I'm sure it's here.
It's gotta be here somewhere.
I kept touching everything. Nothing. It was not there. So what did I do? I returned it.
You did. That's a great thing to do. You gotta get it here at HSN, and especially when you see me selling one, because when they have an all-in-one, it's some of the best technology. Now this screen is 23.8 inches, 24 inch is what Lenovo calls it. But when you look at the difference here, this is a 15-inch screen. This is the most popular screen size that's out there in America. It's really like turning it turning 3 laptops into one screen. So now you can see so many more things. I'm watching my baseball game. I've got my photos going back and forth. I'm over here checking out hsn.com. I think I'm on Twitter down below too. Doing so many things at the same time. No hourglass, no hesitation, because I don't have one but 2 cores, dual core technology from Intel, which allows me to run multiple things with no hourglass, no little spinny wheel. It's designed to be quick and designed to be super efficient for you too. Now, even though This is thin, and when I turn to the side, you might be thinking, okay, what am I missing in here? Well, we've got you covered with the largest hard drive we've ever had. We got you covered with an Intel Pentium processor. We are now giving your desk space back because the alternative is you buying one of these big guys right here. This thing weighs 33 pounds. Now, when you look at the colors that are on here, do you remember they had like 12 different cables to connect? And they used to give you a big map to plug everything in, because there's so much. And
it was like a poster, remember?
It was a huge thing. And he had all this clutter, collected dust. All of this technology fits right behind here. And your entire setup is one cable. This one single cable that's on the back side, that's all you have to do to get your Lenovo up and running. So you can get rid of this guy, because my wife, she only lets me keep these back in the basement or in the back room. Now with this, my kids do their homework on the kitchen countertop. I can see exactly what's going on. I can see what they're interacting with because I have all that big screen and it doesn't take up any space. And even though it's super thin, we still have USB ports, we still have memory card readers, we still have headphone jacks and microphone jacks. There's that memory card reader right down there. We even have the 2 USB ports, but there's also something right here. We have a lot of times you see computers with an HDMI output, so that allows you to connect it to a television or connect it to a projector. Alice, this has an HDMI input, so now this can become your TV. You can plug your cable box in here, you can plug your satellite box, you can plug your Xbox One. So now when you turn this around, you're looking at one of the best screens we have ever offered. And when I go full screen on my video game, this is really like a movie experience, because now I have a 23.8-inch high-definition TV that's IPS. Now, what does IPS mean? That's the highest quality monitor that's out there on the market right now. That means I can turn this, and you see there's no quality loss whatsoever. It doesn't shade, it doesn't lose contrast, it doesn't lose the colors at all, because this is the best quality screen. And now because I have an HDMI input, I can plug in all my other devices. So if you are cramped for space and you want to get rid of a television, or you want to turn this into the smartest TV you've ever owned, you can now do it because of all the connections that are built into your Lenovo.
Absolutely, and this has everything. Look at the customer pick on this. If you have never heard of Lenovo, you know, frankly, this is a company that truly is doing some of the most amazing innovations when it comes to technology. But this is a company that is known around the world. This is a company that truly, when it comes to personal computers, to PCs, #1, not just the USA, okay? We're talking about globally. They are a leader when it comes to PCs. I would encourage you to do the homework, to Google it, just to read about Lenovo, the company, and how much press they are getting right now, how many accolades, how many awards they are winning, because I watch a lot of business news, and let me tell you, everybody's talking about this company. People love it. But this is the big one. This is that 23-inch. But you know what? You can buy a 23-inch all day, and it's so nice to be able to see it. It's so nice to just sit there and just look at this great big screen. I mean, literally, it is an armful. I'm just going to stand over here and with my brand new today's special that's coming up next. Look at how big this is, all right? It is huge, just shy of 2 feet of all big, fat, fabulous monitor that you can see. But then if you didn't have this, okay? Because I sat all day with my mom, and you know, we're closely watching that horrible, horrible storm, and our prayers to everybody along the east coast of Florida, but especially to St. Augustine area where my family's from, which is getting just hammered. And we kept trying to look at things on a tablet.
Right.
And all we could do was just try to get it as big as we could. If you have this, then you can truly see everything. You can experience everything in a different way, and you will love that experience. And you will be able to do it because you know how to use your phone. You know how to use your tablets. The reason people love those is because they're so much easier than using this. But if you happen to be particular and more of a techie than Joe, who has a degree in computer science, by the way, he likes this still. I think it's great.
I like the mouse.
My nephews love the mouse.
My kids don't use the mouse at all. Like, my kids are just, they want to touch everything.
If I can't talk to it or touch it, then forget about it, okay? And that's why, because can you take the mouse and make that play?
I can make it play if I want to, but it's not
like
as fast.
that.
There you go, it's like one at a time. Yes, you're right. I mean,
like a tom-tom.
Having a touchscreen is so much better. Now, the thing about touchscreens is that they register them in touch points. Now, the number of touch points, the better the response is. Most touch devices actually only have 2 touch points, so you can only touch 2 fingers at once. And also, the lower the number of touch points, the slower the response is. So sometimes you're dragging something across the screen and it's really slow. Well, this doesn't have 2, not 5, but actually has 10 touch points. So I can hit every drum, every symbol.
So you can annoy everybody in your house.
I can absolutely annoy everybody. And you can hear, and I'm standing behind it, but there's this amazing high definition speaker bar. This entire thing is your speaker bar. So many devices have a speaker the size of a quarter. This entire bar down below is your speaker bar. So using it as your TV, using it as your drums, it's perfect for it. But for me as a parent, I told you earlier, my kids use their all-in-one as their homework device. The reason why. The most popular screen size for a computer right now is a 15-inch. Look how itty-bitty that is. I can't fit 2 things on the screen, really, without doing it justice. So what you can do with this 23-inch is now I can snap it over to one side and snap it over the other. So now what I've got is I'm using my word processing over here while I'm online over there. So my kids could be researching the White House, and then they have their word processing over here at the same time. I can do them both at the same time because I'm actually fitting 2 8.5 by 11-inch sheets of paper side by side. And I know what you're thinking, oh, he must have loaded Microsoft Office on here. No, this is some of the $520 worth of software that you're gonna get. You're gonna get this little card. Don't throw this card away, because this card is gonna give you a tremendous amount of bonuses. There's that Think-Free Office. That allows you to edit, create, and share Microsoft Word documents, Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, and PowerPoint presentations. Plus, we're giving you a lot of stuff to edit photos, edit home videos. We're giving you spendable cash, what happens to be the $10 of Voodoo credit, where you can watch 250,000 movies. Or if you want to, there's $25 of Clarabella, the personalized gifts as well. So you have that built into it. And then the fact is that you're also going to get a lifetime of technical support. So this is all the software. And this is that bonus you're gonna love. Because how many times do you see an item that you're ready to go check out at the register, and then they tell you, oh, there's this amazing warranty you're gonna love, and you're like, well, how much is it? And they say, well, it's gonna cost you hundreds of dollars. You don't have to pay the hundreds of dollars. You're getting lifetime tech support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for as long as you own this. And it could be, how do you download apps to your brand new computer? How do you wirelessly print? How do you hop onto Facebook? I'm gonna show you how to send a photo by email. We're gonna help you with that too. You have that for a lifetime. And every time my parents are like, we need to get a new computer, what do you recommend? I always recommend the ones that we have the lifetime tech support. And we don't do that on all of them. The other thing I highly recommend is this. It's PC Mover. If you're buying a computer and you're wondering like, how do I get all my old data from my old computer to the new one? This is gonna save you weeks of headaches. Because even when you try to do it yourself, you're like, well, did I really get every file? This will take every picture, every document, every song, even programs. We give it the little cable, so all you do is you plug in the old computer and then plug in the new one. You run the software. Now, if you're transferring your entire hard drive, it might take you 7, 8, 9 hours, but if you're just doing your photos, it might take you an hour, but it's gonna save you weeks of frustration. It even has Safe Erase, which will safely erase your hard drive now down to government standards, so you can safely give it away to a family member, to a charity, to the church, whatever you want to do. That way all your personal information is blocked off. This is going to be a lifesaver for you too. And the reason why I highly recommend this is that the hard drive you're buying today is the largest hard drive we have ever offered. It is a terabyte of space. That is 1,000 gigabytes worth of storage. That's a tremendous amount of information. So now you can upload your photos, your videos, your documents, your songs, all to this big hard drive. So when you're transferring your old documents, you have plenty of room for that. Now the thing about it is, if you're into videos, you can store roughly 250 hours of high definition video. Are you into photos? You can store roughly 300,000 photos. Now, are you into music? How about 16,000 hours worth of music? And then the other thing about it, Alice, we have a DVD burner that can back all that information up for you. So if you want to go ahead and then burn all this to a DVD, you can simply and easily do it with that DVD burner that's built right on the side. Now, the other thing I love is there's this free app. It's on here. It's called OneDrive. Because remember we just talked about how big your hard drive is? It's 1,000 gigabytes. Well, this is my phone, my personal phone. I only have 32 gigabytes worth of storage. This computer has 1,000 gigabytes worth of storage. storage. How many times do you take pictures with your cell phone, but the pictures end up staying on your cell phone? Well, now, see that picture right there of my wife and my daughter? There it is right there. It automatically downloads, so I don't have to do anything other than enjoy the moment, take the picture, and then when I come back to my computer, it's waiting for me. I can now edit, I can send it to Facebook, I can send it to tweet, I can send it out as an email. Every single photo you take, it automatically pops up. And I can do this 300,000 times because I have a hard drive that's this big. Now when I'm ready to share that memory, I can come up here, have a quick little edit. The editing software is already built in. So as soon as I click on that, I can adjust my filters, so I can make it black and white, I can adjust the contrast, I can adjust the aperture, I can change to sepia tone, whatever I want to just by touching those little buttons. Now when I'm ready to share, there's a little share icon. Now I took that photo from here to my computer. Now Facebook, email, Twitter, puzzle, whatever I want to do, I'm going to send it out as an email, and then it's going to automatically take that photo from my phone to the computer to the email. What was that, less than 30 seconds? How long does it take you to attach a photo? Sometimes we can never find the photos again. This is making it so easy. And then Alice, keep in mind, you had any questions, how to do this? A lifetime of technical support to walk you through step by step.
And even if you can find them, they're on that little tiny phone, so
right.
you can't even see them, right? Is that my child? You know,
right.
I mean, you can't see them. You'll be able to see them. It is so easy, but it's easy to use this, and this is why people love touchscreen. When you look at the biggest innovations, I think ever, for me, it's touchscreen. Because what transformed the phone, okay?
Absolutely.
What made the original phones so easy to use? It was the fact that it was touchscreen. But it has taken forever to get the touchscreen into a big screen like this. But now that you have it, the beauty of it is you can afford it now. Because once they brought it, it was just really expensive, okay? It's expensive technology, but the prices have come down. And now, for what you used, you remember when we used to sell a 15-inch laptop?
I do.
That had, you know, tiny bits of memory and a little bit of storage, nothing. And it was $5.99 for that. You're getting 23 inches, just shy of 2 feet of pure, gorgeous screen from the world's #1 maker when it comes to PCs, when it comes to personal computers. It's Lenovo. And you're getting it today with Intel Pentium. You're getting it with incredible sound. That sound bar across the bottom, it's the one thing that a lot of your computers, a lot of people don't even demo them, right? They don't even let you listen to them because the sound's so bad. Listen to the way that cymbal sounds.
No, right. A lot of computers,
right?
they can only do the hi-hat, and then you can't get that deep bass.
Exactly.
And listen how deep that is. It's the highs, it's the mids, it's the lows, and it's everyone in between because it can handle it. And you might be saying, well, where'd you get that apps? There's an app store that comes with your brand new computer. Because like Alice mentioned, when the smartphone first had touch, everybody used their touch screen to grab different things. And then they stepped up to a tablet. Look how itty-bitty a 7-inch tablet would be. You know, imagine watching Netflix on a 7-inch tablet, now watching it on your 23.8-inch. Or do you play Candy Crush on your 7-inch tablet or maybe your 4-inch phone? Now you can play on a huge 23.8-inch screen. And this is the Windows Store that has 660,000 apps and games and movies right here at your fingertips. And it's a lot of first-run movies. It's a lot of TV shows like The Walking Dead. There's The Walking Dead. It's coming out in a couple weeks. You can catch up on all the seasons right there.
Well, 23 inches, you said this could actually function as a TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
23 inches is a big TV.
23 is a huge TV.
I mean, it's a really nice
There
size.
aren't many TVs that are this quality because this is full 1080p, but it's also IPS screen, which means that now everything is more vibrant, it's more crystal clear. Look at even the icons just for Netflix. Everything just pops up off the screen because it's that crystal clear IPS screen that we have. So whether you're looking at a 7-inch tablet or you're looking at the most popular screen size that's out there in America right now is the 15-inch, this is really like 3 15-inch screens side by side. Now still, while I'm doing this, remember I started my presentation? I only had a few applications up and running. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 programs at the same time. No hourglass, no hesitation. The reason why? It's an Intel Pentium dual-core processor. It's 2 engines, not 1. 2 engines to give me that more power, more speed that I want. It also has 4 gigabytes worth of RAM. The more RAM I have, the more things I can do at the same time. And it's also that efficiency design that Lenovo creates. Because when I turn this to the side, you'd expect a big, bulky desktop. Like, where's the rest of it? All the rest of it is built right here. There's your DVD burner. There's your 4 gigs of RAM. There's your dual-core processor. There's your DVD burner. With one touch of a button, it's going to pop out, and now I can make my own DVD movies. So simple, so easy to do, and everything has touch. Whether you want to use the keyboard, whether you want to use the mouse, at some point, you're going to go over here, you're going to grab the screen, you're going to have so much more fun with it. Even just shopping on HSN, sometimes when you see the item, you're like, well, I can't quite see what that is. Now you can just make it bigger, as big as you want it to be, and you can fully interact with it. Even sometimes when you're playing on the HSN Arcade, do you play on the HSN Arcade on a small 7-inch tablet or maybe a 10-inch tablet? Now we're talking 23.8 inches. It's so much easier to play the games, or even just reading articles. I get online and read so many articles, but then I get bombarded with all these pop-up ads that are coming all over the place. Well, there's a new way to do it. I click this one button. It's called reading mode. And what it does is it reads the website for me, gets rid of everything except the article. So many amazing things you can do. And keep in mind, if you have any questions, how do you do these tips and tricks that I was teaching you? We're giving you $520 worth of additional software and services, and your new best friend is going to be these guys on the end of this line. It's a lifetime of tech support. You can ask them as many questions as you want, and it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even open the holidays. Alice is right there to make sure you have a great experience with the brand new Lenovo.
And we're gonna make sure that you can afford it, because what we're gonna do is not only give you the 6 flex payments under $100, if you use your HSN card. I hope you sign up for that if you haven't, because during the holidays, from now until the end of the year, you're gonna get incredible financing offers, including on this. You can finance this 1 year from now. You'll be making your last payment of just about 50 bucks. You know how much interest you will have paid? Zero, none, like not even 1 penny. So why not go ahead and finance it? And you have until the end of January for any reason you want to return this. You have until the end of January. But let me tell you, when you get this home, you will be obsessed, you will be addicted, you will love the experience, how easy it is, how big this is. Look at the size, just shy. Go get your little ruler out. Get your yard, you'll need a yardstick, okay?
You're right.
2/3 of a yardstick that you're getting right here in this gorgeous package, and today at such a fabulous, fabulous buy. So grab it while we have it. Get rid of that tower. You want your space back. You want it faster. You want that beautiful screen. Joe, you want it? And you're gonna have all of that fabulous support as well.
Absolutely, lifetime support. And keep in mind, it's Lenovo, #1 PC brand in the planet. They put so much innovative technology, Alice, to make sure it's an easy experience for you.
Okay, listen, this is the only time for the rest of the day you're gonna see it. So please, if you're interested, stay in the ordering process. We see you. We have almost 300 of you trying to get through. Now we're gonna see you at 7 a.m.
7 a.m., yep.
That's right. So we have more electronics we're gonna be featuring then. But what you could do if you have a second, maybe